spot in our future careers.
But first, a word from our sponsor.
Hey guys, this video is sponsored by Oxygen. Oxygen wants you to know how easy it can be to breathalyze. Use code STOEMINUM50 for 50% off your next breath. Thanks for watching, and back to your regularly scheduled programming. Are we ready?
Yeah,
we're ready.
Don't worry. Today our topic is AI spot in our future careers. So Deeksha, what do you plan on doing in the future?
So in the future, I want to be a portfolio manager. What a portfolio manager does is they basically devise and implement investment strategies to meet client goals. And basically what they do in simple terms is they help companies make smart decisions based on the company's data and advise them when it's right to sell or buy investments.
How does AI affect that career?
So AI affects this career in both positive and negative ways. In a study by Science Direct, it says that AI can help portfolio managers by analyzing stock returns and predicting the outcomes of certain stocks. This helps portfolio managers create the most accurate results. And AI is also more time efficient, thank you, and it also creates a smaller margin for error.
Can AI create reliable predictions for the stock market?
AI can predict stock returns with accuracy. However, when working with larger corporations, it can be risky because larger corporations rely heavily on the stock market returns to decide what direction their company is headed in and if they need to make any massive changes. Larger corporations also are operating on a much larger scale, so therefore the decisions they make are very important. What the freak is going on? I'm sorry about that. So therefore the decisions they make are very important. In a study by Smart Assets, it states that if AI were to assist in analyzing stock returns, it would save a lot of time and require humans to do fewer calculations. However, if AI predicts anything inaccurate, companies could lose a large amount of money.
Has AI always been reliable to predicting stock market trends?
Well, as of now, it actually has. AI has been proven to be a powerful tool when predicting stocks because AI can customize stock models based on accurate real-life stock market conditions, and then this in turn helps portfolio managers curate the most accurate predictions. Investopedia's study shows that using machine learning has proven to accurately predict stock returns 93% of the time. And I believe as AI evolves in the future, we can close the gap from 93% accuracy to 100%. Speaking of predictions, Lizzie, has AI been able to make any predictions in your career?
I'm planning on going into dermatology, which is a branch of medicine concerned with the diagnosis and treatment of skin diseases. AI studies have been shown to predict skin cancer before some humans do. AI has caught some people's skin cancers before they were too harmful and before they were untreatable, so a lot of people were able to recover from that.
Are there any ethical concerns when using AI in dermatology?
Unfortunately, there are. AI only knows as much as it's programmed to, and if AI is given misinformation, there's a possibility of misdiagnosis. This can be through limited skin color representation, resulting in the inability to create a diagnosis or just being flat out wrong about the diagnosis. Data security and privacy violations are also an area of concern within AI's abilities.
How safe is the usage of AI in dermatology?
Well, based off of the National Library of Medicine, in their current state, artificial intelligence within dermatology mobile apps may pose harm to patients due to potential risks, lack of constant validation, and misleading user communication. On the brighter side, AI can pick out skin cancers, like I said before some humans can spot it. I think that AI is safe as long as it's used correctly and the information given is true.
How do you say this? I don't know how to say it.
Dermatological.
Dermatological. Thanks.
Alright, wait. Okay, you just said it.
What are some examples of AI-powered tools currently used in dermatological practice?
It's fine. We're just gonna
Don't say the T in the word.
Dermatological.
Yeah,
Okay.
just say it like that.
Dermatological. Wait.
Yeah, you got it.
Alright. Sorry. What are some examples of AI-powered tools currently used in dermatology? I'm done. Can someone else ask it?
No, it's your question.
You asked.
Dermatological.
I can't say
If you
it.
mess up,
I
just keep going.
What are some examples of AI-powered tools currently used in your practice?
My research from LinkedIn.com says that AI-powered tools like AI Dermatologist or Derm Engine can analyze skin images to aid in the diagnosis of various skin conditions like melanoma, psoriasis, and eczema. These images and the analysis tools can help to identify skin images, which will help the dermatologist in making a more accurate diagnosis. We also have some other people who are hoping to go into the medical field. So, Mila, how will your profession be affected by AI?
So I plan on becoming.
It's okay.
So I plan on becoming a nurse anesthetist, and for those who don't know what a nurse anesthetist is, they provide pain medication before, during, and after surgery. They administer anesthesia and other medications. They generally work under an anesthesiologist. And AI currently helps with personalizing anesthesia plans. AI analyzes data from prior cases with similar conditions and creates a personalized anesthesia plan. In the future, AI can be used as robotic assistants. These AI robots may be able to help nurses prepare patients for surgery and administer certain types of anesthesia under supervision, of course. These previous facts are from the World Health Organization and College Mayo EDU.
Now that I'm thinking about it, how will underprivileged communities be able to receive the new treatments with AI?
So that's actually a great question. So there's many things that allow underprivileged communities to have access to new treatments of AI. For example, subsidies, grants, and public health care programs can be modified to support the inclusion of AI treatments, making them more affordable for underprivileged communities. Also, nonprofits focus on global health issues often work to be advanced medical treatments. As AI technology progresses, the cost of deploying such treatments is expected to decrease. If you want to learn more information about this, I suggest that you go to World Health Organization.
How accessible is the new AI technology to hospitals?
According to Business Insiders, I found a recent survey of 34 U.S. health system leaders that only 16% have reported having system-wide policies for AI usage and data. This doesn't give an exact answer since not all hospitals have taken it, but it gives an answer that's in the ballpark.
Will the pay for nurse anesthetists stay the same even though AI will be doing some of their job?
This answer is unknown, so I asked Magic School AI, which told me that the future pay for nurse anesthetists or any profession in the context of advancing AI is hard to predict with absolute certainty. It led me to IMF blog that backed up my answer that it's unknown. But if I were to make a guess, I'd predict that the pay would decrease because AI would be doing some of their job. Gabby, I know that you want to be a nurse as well. How can AI help nurses provide their patients with better care?
So traveling nurses aren't always familiar with patients who are in the hospital regularly, so AI can help with patient monitoring and give patients more personalized care by using their past medical history. It analyzes data to catch health trends and risks, and nurses can focus more on one-on-one care.
How can AI allow nurses to connect with their patients from a distance?
The current effect AI has on traveling nurses is a new telehealth option. This allows nurses to connect with their patients from a distance. It uses AI-powered video conferencing and remote monitoring to facilitate virtual consultations and checkups. Nurses can communicate with patients, assess their symptoms, provide guidance, and even monitor vital signs remotely. This helps them maintain a connection with their patients even when they are not together.
Would AI be able to help with coordinating schedules for traveling nurses?
So AI can use algorithms to optimize shift assignments, location, availability, and preferences. It can automate the process of finding replacements and adjusting schedules in real time. It can provide a system where nurses can view and update their schedules, making it easier to manage their assignments while they're traveling.
So what exactly does a traveling nurse do other than what you've already said?
So they move around to different healthcare facilities, just filling in where there's a nurse shortage, and they're often on short-term contracts. They go wherever they're needed most, sometimes across different states and sometimes even different countries. They can usually choose where they want to go, and they can work at that place for several days, weeks, or even months. Carly, has AI been able to positively or negatively affect your future field of work?
I plan on going into geology, which is also known as the study of the Earth. All geosciences revolve around a very complex structure, that being the Earth. So AI can help create like models and things that help make studying more efficient. But it also can like affect the fairness of the field because it is a research-based career and it would be kind of biased. It might have biased views because they weren't actually in the field.
Other than the unfair,
Okay.
Other than the unfair AI use, are there any other issues in the world of geology?
The main issue would definitely be climate change.
What's one example of climate change that geologists are concerned about?
They're concerned because climate is already very variable, but geologists tend to look for more of an explanation rather than just being afraid of climate change. A lot of geology itself is based on the climate's activity, so looking at past climate and current climate records can help explain the rise in temperature and the amount of greenhouse gases that are in the atmosphere.
This might be a dumb question, but what is climate change?
You stupid. How do you know what climate change is?
So why don't you tell me what it means?
Next question.
That's what I thought. You don't know what it means.
You got her good, Mila.
Okay.
Anyway, climate change is long-term shifts in temperature worldwide. It's mostly caused by humans burning too many fossil fuels, and it'll cause high levels of carbon dioxide and other harmful gases in the atmosphere, and it basically just affects the Earth itself, the life forms on it, and some things like natural disasters can become more harmful.
So are climate change and global warming like the same thing?
Not necessarily. They're caused by very similar things, but weather is more of a short-term effect because weather is like forecasts, rain, floods, but climate is very long-term and it's like humidity patterns and rainfall patterns, so it's not exactly the same thing.
So, can AI come up with any ways to combat climate change?
It can help reduce people's carbon footprints. In a study by Greenlee, they say that AI can design things like energy-efficient buildings, low-emission transportation routes, and carbon capture technologies to reduce carbon footprints. Although these are small steps to combating climate change, it has led to many industries becoming more sustainable worldwide.
As of right now, has AI made a huge impact on the field of geology?
Like I said before, AI can help provide some amounts of efficiency, so many geologists consider AI to be helpful. I remember an interview by Cosmos in which senior geologist Dr. Mark Powley said that he views AI as just another tool. A lot of geologists' work consists of being out in the field and actually seeing nature, so AI can only provide so much aid. As long as geologists understand how to use AI without relying on it fully, I think it could become a very common and useful resource. Speaking of interviews, Mila, didn't you interview someone?
Yes, I did. So I interviewed Jason Yurosik, my friend's dad, who's a nurse anesthetist, and I asked him if his job has been affected by AI, and if so, how. He said that it hasn't been affected, and he actually had to Google it, and it affected him so little that when he thinks of AI, he thinks of fake voices, like Trump using Biden's voice. But he said he doesn't think it's done anything for anesthesia. And then followed up that question with how accessible is the new AI technology. Jason said that I'm sure in the future it will somehow be involved in healthcare as far as diagnosing people and such, but I can't see it being a big player in anesthesia since anesthesia is a hands-on job. Putting in breathing tubes, epidurals, IVs, and neck lines all involve a person to do it, and I don't anticipate that changing. The last thing that I asked Jason was, do you think that the pay for nurse anesthetists will change because of AI? Jason said that he does not think that his pay will be affected at all.
It's crazy how little it's actually affected in the field.
Yeah. But probably in the future, because we'll get more advanced.
Yeah.
Like none of us will ever be able to
We're
foresee
anticipating.
that.
Yeah.
Well, that was AI's place in our future careers.
Thank you to Oxygen for sponsoring this video.
And thank you for watching.
Make sure to use code STOWOMENOF50
For 50% off your
Your next
breath.
breath.
Thank you so much. Click that like button.
Smash that subscribe.
Smash that
Like
subscribe.
down below.
Use code STOWOMENOF50. This is your house. Uncle Sam wants you. Yippee! Straight to the mental asylum.
So,
We just
Yo, in the world of bits and bytes, AI's the new hype, taking flights and insights. From Siri to self-driving cars, it's like magic among the stars. Science fiction, now reality, changing the world with no formality. AI, creation of our minds. AI, always one of a kind. Learning and growing day and night. AI shining, oh so bright. Chatbots chatting, robots walking. AI's everywhere, it's really not just talking. Machines learning, algorithms that's learned.